Blow it out. Shoulders drop, just kind of chill out. Okay. I want you to think of a place in your life that you know that's a nature spot that you know really, really well. Maybe it's a cottage you grew up at. Maybe it's a park that you walk your dog all the time. You just really know this forest or this nature space. It's outside. And I want you to just kind of wander through the space that you know so well. You know that this tree leans, you know that there's this big rock, you know that the shells gather here. And I want you to see back a little further in the distance, something that you haven't seen before. It looks a little odd, it looks a little strange, but you are drawn to go see it. So you're walking towards it. And as you get closer, you see it's a staircase in the middle of the water, the forest, the park. It's whatever way you want it to look. It's wooden, it's white marble, it's made out of logs, whatever it looks like. You walk up to the end of the staircase and you stand there and you're like, oh, why is this here? But you're drawn to go up it. So you take the first step. It's holding your feet. So you're going to continue to walk up this staircase. Your heart's beating because you're like, what am I doing? But you're being like magnetically pulled there. And you get to the top and there's this platform exists and there's a door to your right and a door to your left. So you go to the door to your right and you open it and it's this big white space with two chairs facing each other. You walk in and you sit in the chair that's facing the door and you wait and you're like, what's going on? And then in walks a version of you. And she looks a little weathered and certainly doesn't give off a happy vibe. She seems tired. You know, when you see the weight of the world on people, that's on her. She comes and she sits down and you say to her, what's been going on? What's life been doing? And she tells you all of the things, all of the stories, all of the reasons that she never took any steps on the dreams she had. She never wrote the book. She never started the course. She never left the guy. She never moved the country. She never changed the job. She never learned about the money. She just stayed in her story. And she kept talking and saying the story. And you said, I love you, but I need you to stop. And you stood her up and you gave her a hug and you walk out and you leave her there. And you just feel the view of what happens if you don't take any steps for what you know your soul is calling you to do. Because you've heard the whispers, you wouldn't be here. So then you go to the other door, same white room, two chairs. You go and you sit and you face the door. And in bounds a version of you that is, you could feel her before the door opened. She is wearing this like fabulous outfit and she is just like beaming. Like you're almost annoyed at how happy she is. The joy is just like oozing from her and you like want to tell her just like get out, but you can't because she's you and you're so curious. And so you ask her to sit down, but she's so excited she can't even sit down. So you say, what's been going on? And she stands there and she just says, oh my gosh, the day after that unbridled class that you took, I woke up and I have been living and trusting and following the nudges and the magic like over and over again. Honest to God, not only have I written one book, I've written like 10. And not only have I built like 4 water wells, I've like changed the country. And not only have I done the things that I only thought possible in 2025, that has been a ripple effect to how my kids live, to how my community lives, to how everything else is. And I honestly can't even believe how easy it was and how happy I felt along the way. And you sit there and you say, wow. So you stand up because she's standing up and you say, can I give you a hug? And you hug her and you just swoosh, feel that energy, that soul, that vibe just radiate into you like right now. And you get to open your eyes right now and understand that gets to be you. And the other version gets to be you too. And the tapping into this to truly understand that the concept is in learning how to be her now, tap into her thoughts, her frequency, her energy. The work is not in the doing. It is in the learning to be. The things that come out when you're walking, the things that come out when you're showering, the things that you come out when you're journaling, if you journal, the things that you think are crazy, that you don't even want to tell people about, and probably shouldn't anyway, because if you do, they tell you that it's stupid because they're just coming from their frame of reference. They're only coming from their fear. They don't want you to change because it means maybe they should, and that's their own thing. They get to go on their own forest walk.